Hello, YouTube. My name is Dan. I'm 43, originally from Southern California. I'm in North Carolina now with my wife and my son. And I was recently diagnosed with cancer, an adenoid cystic carcinoma that starts here and goes all the way up to here. And I don't know if you could tell, but this nostril is much bigger than this one because it's like right there. I'm getting it taken out tomorrow, which I am very grateful for. And this has been a very long road, a very, very scary road. I've never been so scared in my whole life. Uh, every time I get a test, I get bad news. And today, after I did my PET scans and my CT scans to make sure it hadn't spread, which I did on the 19th, I've spent the past couple days thinking, okay, it's reached my brain or it's reached somewhere else. But when the doctor's assistant came in today, she told me, yeah, it hasn't spread. You're good. You're going to get this taken out. That was the first time in a really long time that I didn't feel fear, that I felt relief, that I saw the light at the end of the tunnel, that every time I get close to the end of the tunnel, it keeps getting pulled away. But this time I felt so good. And then the doctor came in and said, well, yep, it hasn't spread, you're good. But I do have one concern. It looks like the cancer has eaten away at the bone that separates your mouth from your sinuses. And if that's the case, we'll have to put a feeding tube through your nose, down your throat to feed you through that until you can get a prosthetic, which is basically a mouth retainer that will plug the hole that you'll have to wear for the rest of your life. It's not certain that that's going to happen. There's a possibility that you won't wake up with the tube in your mouth, but if you do, that's why. And guess what? This prosthetic is not covered by insurance. It's not. Even though I need it to be able to eat, which is a natural human function that we all have, I will need to pay for it. And I, much like most of you, work paycheck to paycheck. I'm a retail manager. Me, my wife, and my son, we live okay, but we still live paycheck to paycheck. On top of that, even though he will be able to take it all out tomorrow, it's this type of cancer can come back. So I will have to have radiation to make sure that we leave no trace behind, which means I will have it 5 times a week for 6 weeks. I don't know how my body's going to react to it. I would like to be able to continue going to work, because can you imagine being out of work for 6 weeks? Some of you may have savings. Some of you can afford to do that. Most of us can't. So this is why I'm here. Because I don't know where else to go or what else to do. I know the YouTube community is strong because that's pretty much all we watch. Um, so I need your help, YouTube. I need your help. Anybody that's watching, anybody that's listening. I'm going to post my GoFundMe page, which has been great. I've had a lot of family and friends who have helped me immensely, and I am forever grateful. But we just hit a massive financial road bump. And I need your help. So yeah, I'm going to post the GoFundMe. Anything that can help, $1, just something, just so I have one less thing to worry about. My wife, who has been so strong during all of this, who herself had cancer, cervical cancer, that she beat, I think 14 years ago. And she is so strong now because of it. And I'm gonna beat this too. But I don't want to be a burden on her. I don't want to be a burden on anyone. I've spent my whole life making sure I can help people. And right now, I need the help. And it's very hard for me to ask because I don't do that. But right now, I don't know what else to do. And I have had a lot of time to reflect because my doctor made a very good point. When I first went in to find out whether or not this was a death sentence, I asked him, am I going to die? And he said, well, we're all dying. You're just not dying from this. And those words have stuck with me. We're all dying. Every day, very slowly, thankfully, but it is happening. And I think it's important to say that you should not wait for a life-changing event to change your life like I am, because I've had a lot of time to think and reflect on my life, and I've spent so much time just sitting on the couch doom scrolling, just wasting my time away, and I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to take every day with such appreciation, and I'm going to make every day count, because you're not going to get yesterday back. It's gone. So make today and tomorrow count. And I would very much like to have as many tomorrows as possible with my wife and my son and my dog and my life. I'm only 43. I'm not ready. I'm not ready to say goodbye, and neither should you. So, anything you can do to help. If you can't, I understand, because we're all in a struggle. One way or another, we all have a struggle. just tired. I'm tired of struggling. I'm tired of not being able to breathe. I just want to breathe again. I want to smile and mean it. I want my laugh to feel good and not fake. I want to be able to eat good food and not through a bag through my nose. And I'll do it if I have to, because damn it, I'm gonna be alive. This is tomorrow. My doctor is going to save my life. And the only thing I want is to try and live as normal as possible so I can make every day count and not feel like a burden. I don't want to waste away, and I don't want you to either. This is the most I've ever cried in my whole life. But I've never been so scared in my whole life, and we shouldn't have to be financially scared. But sometimes things are out of our control. And I don't want to worry about if I'm going to lose the roof over my head. To pay for me to stay alive. So there is a light at the end of this tunnel, and it's going to be a rough couple of months. And I just need your help, YouTube, or whoever's watching this. Anything. If enough people donate $1, I won't have to struggle. My wife won't have to worry, and the last thing I want her to do is worry. So yeah, thank you. Thank you for, even if you can't help and you're sitting through this and you're watching it. In some weird way, I feel better knowing that somebody's listening. And I'm not just a ghost. Somebody's listening. Somebody's watching. And even if you give it a like and a share, if you can't donate anything, like and share with as many people as you can, just to help. I need your help. Thank you.